Petkluv is a community marketplace for local pet brands. Petkluv is one of the top 12 finalists of the Arise Plus Ye Boost Accelerator Program, co-implemented by IdeaSpace Philippines, QBO Innovation Hub, Department of Trade and Industry, and the International Trade Center. Zeus Grageda is the founder and CEO of Petkluv. So, hello Zeus. Welcome sa Startup Podcast.
Hello, thank you for having me here, Johnny. Thank you for considering us to be part of your podcast. So happy to be here.
Of course. So, let's start with ano nga ba ang Petkluv?
Actually, nasabi mo na siya, pero siguro dadagdagan ko na lang. Petkluv is actually a community-based marketplace for local pet brands. And then we provide an e-commerce platform to small businesses and also an end-to-end solution for warehousing and fulfillment of the orders of our vendors. Here at Petkluv, we carefully curate reputable local pet brands so the pet parents can easily find the best products and services for their pet. So yun yung ginagawa ng Petkluv.
Yeah, that's really exciting, no? Actually, Petkluv is a marketplace pero meron siyang certain niche, yun nga, pet brands, parang catering for pet owners, for pets. So let's start with that concept, no? Kasi I think pets are like the main subject na kino-cover ni Petkluv. So, ano bang relevance ng pets sa buhay ng tao? Why do you think people are getting pets?
Grabe. In my experience, binago niya yung perspective niya sa buhay ko nung nag-adapt ako ng pet. And then because of my dog, she is an American bully. So because of her, I created different projects to serve the pet community then. So for me, I treat my dog as my child and then my savior during the pandemic days kasi kumbaga siya yung naging companion ko, kasama ko, and yun.
Yeah, that's a cool story. Yeah. And I think more or less medyo same yung ganyang story. Not just for you, I think many other Filipinos, especially nga nung pandemic. So, I just want to ask your opinion. Do you think dumadami ang mga nag-a-adapt ng pets sa Pilipinas?
Super. Like if you're going to base it dun sa sa data ng PCCI, noong 2020 pre-pandemic, merong 90,000 registered puppies according sa data nila. And then noong 2021, nag-increase siya ng 30%. So from 90,000 registered puppies sa PCCI to 130,000. Pero before that, maliit lang yung percentage ng growth month by month, year by year. So dumaming nag-adapt because of the pandemic.
Yeah, maybe no, kasi kailangan nga ng mga tao ng parang body or parang companion sa bahay, especially hindi makalabas karamihan. Pero I also want to ask your opinion. Do you think tama ba yung parang ganung trend or parang maayos ba yung pag-alaga, in your opinion ng mga tao with the pets? Or do you think meron parang misconception about pet adoption, pet awareness in general? Kumbaga, kung paano ba treat ng mga tao ang pets? What do you think about it in the Philippines?
Ako I believe na nag-increase yung pet awareness especially kung paano alagaan yung mga pets natin. Like ako, I don't know anything about mga pagkain ng dogs or yung vet, yung mga needs sila, essential sila. But because of the humanizing the pets or especially mga cats and dogs, nagiging baby na for baby. So nagkakaroon ng opportunity to learn more on how to take care of our dogs and cats and of course yung mga other pets.
Yeah, actually, dog is a man's best friend nga. No? So pet maybe are a man's best companion. Actually, almost all my life, my parents kasi they sort of breed dogs. So actually, buong buhay ko, napakaraming aso sa bahay namin. Parang minsan umaabot ng 10, ganyan or more. And I just share a bit of a story. Dito sa Taiwan actually, somehow medyo umaangat din yung adoption ng mga pets, ng mga dogs actually primarily. Some even, they have the strollers and then they have yung dog in the stroller.
Super. Oo. Kasi nung last weekend, there was a super big event, pet huddle organized by one of my friends and colleagues sa Petkluv, si Rina and then si Iya. So, merong 65 brands na nag-booth doon or sa bazaar. Tapos lahat ng dogs naka-stroller. Like almost na mga French bulldogs, yung mga bigger dogs na naka-stroller, hindi lang yung mga small bred dogs. And then it's really amazing na to see that na they really treat their pets not as just like a pet or it's really their baby, our baby.
Yeah, actually it's kind of exciting really, that kind of future na parang we really treat the whole pet society, pet ecosystem as a community. So punta naman tayo sa Petkluv as a startup. So first, why did you want to build this marketplace or maybe this community marketplace for local pet brands? You've mentioned nga dumadami or umaangat ang pet adoption sa Philippines and merong recent big event for the pet community. So why did you build this startup?
Nagsimula siya actually nung when I was building my first e-commerce. Kasi sa US, sa Western countries, it's very mature na yung market ng pet care market. So, meron doon isang brand, they provide subscription boxes sa mga dogs, and then they just send a full box of treats and toys. And then I want to have that here in the Philippines. And then nahirapan ako sa subscription kasi there's no parang available tools kagad or mga plug and play. And then, with the experience of doing the 1-year subscription box, I realized na it can be shared to the other local pet brands. That's why I created Petkluv, so they can easily create their own subscription products or services to really give convenience to their customers, at the same time, recurring revenue for them. And also, mafo-forecast mo yung sales mo, the inventory. So, it's actually it's the business model that I really want to share with the local pet brands.
Yeah, it is actually yung e-commerce aspect na tsaka as you said, yung subscription-based model nito. Pero himayin muna natin yung yung ginagawa talaga ng Petkluv as a community marketplace for local pet brands. So, for the pet owners, I mean, how really does Petkluv parang provide more convenience and value to them?
Okay. We did launch last March with the model of like the products are coming from different vendors. So of course they're paying a lot of money sa shipping fees kasi kumbaga they purchase from 10 brands, they receive different shipping fees. And even not only sa big giant marketplaces, they also purchase sa mga websites, sa mga Instagram, social media accounts. So here's the value that we provide to the pet parents is actually all their purchases will be delivered in one shipping from all the local pet brands that are part of our community. So that's the convenience and the value that we're providing.
Yeah, it's like kind of an aggregator nga, no? Ando na lahat ng pwede mong bilhin, and not just yung parang in an advertising site or para makikita mo or ma-browse mo lahat ng possible brands. Mas convenient actually yung pagbili and yung continuous na pagbili dito sa inyong favorite pet brands. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just curious, ano ba yung items na usually binibili ng mga pet owners? Like maybe sa Petkluv, what are the most popular items na binibili nila?
Ako actually na-surprise ako yung nangyari nung like sa 2 months namin or almost 3 months naming operations. Ang pinakamalakas kong product is yung yung bandana. So, like almost every day, yun ang mga ino-order ng mga customers namin. And then the other, yung mga few treats, essentials, pero yung bandana talaga. I think the pet parents really love to dress their dogs and cats.
Kumbaga binibigay ng identity yung aso or yung pet. Aside from this and the food treats, ano ba ibang items na pwedeng mabili sa Petkluv? Just to see like ano ba yung range ng brands and ng items na pwedeng makita sa marketplace.
Okay, we only focus sa mga local pet brands na like they mga artisanal, mga small producers. We have a wide range of local treats producers. So ito yung mga nagda-dry na mga treats or mga like yung meat or mga kahit chicken feet or cow's ear para maging treats or and chew para sa mga dogs and cats. Mga supplements, and we also have mga essential, mga pet-safe natural products, mga shampoo, conditioner, even dishwashing liquid. And meron din mga coconut oil, VCO, a lot of products sa Petkluv.
And for these brands naman, why do you think they want to join or they are convinced to join Petkluv as a marketplace?
Actually, ako rin na yun din yung hinahanap ko kung bakit sila gusto nila mag-join. And it's always because of the community. And we are all small business owners and we really support each other. If you've been to like yung Pet Huddle 1 nung nung December, we were only 40 vendors. Pero because of our community, merong 300,000 foot traffic dun sa event na yon. It is only because of the community itself with the support of the other like companies, of course.
Yeah, actually it's true. I think that's how community grows. I mean, a certain community grows. In this case, like a pet community. Kumbaga synergistic siya eh. Like yung pet owners and then yung pet brand vendors and then as a community and then unti-unti lumalaki. So it's really kumbaga an exchange of the two aspects. Pero you mentioned na you only, I think, I'm not sure 100% local brands ang nandito sa Petkluv. So why did you choose to cater only to local brands?
Kasi most of the products, like yung mga alternative products, hindi masyado kilala dito sa Pilipinas. Sa mga mature markets lang available yung mga ganong klaseng healthier products, natural, no preservatives. So here, nag-focus ako sa local pet products kasi I really want to help na mag-increase yung awareness about their what they are providing to the pet community. Syempre, marami pa rin na nagpurchase sa mga commercialized or mass-produced items for their dogs, but there are a lot of few but growing number of these kind of producers, and of course I want to help them reach the right target market for their products.
Yeah, it's really also empowering the local community, is that right?
Yeah, meron isa like yung mga producers ng bandana, of course they like syempre may mga iba't ibang design and etc. Pampaganda, pang Instagram ganyan. Pero actually isa sa mga philosophy nila is to also help yung mga tao na nawalan ng trabaho nung yung pandemic eh. So syempre they provide bandana, pinapatahi nila sa mga seamstress, and then yung seamstress nagkakaroon ng income during the lockdown kasi wala nagpapatahi ng uniform eh. So nagpapatahi yung bandana ng dogs. And then almost of the bandana brands ganun yung kanilang ginagawa. It's really helping the community, not only the pet care market but also the other communities.
That's interesting. Makabili nga ng bandana, ng pet bandana. And going back to Petkluv as a marketplace, meron bang difference? I just want to like compare to other marketplaces. Parang meron bang unique features or functionalities ang isang pet brand marketplace compared sa ibang marketplace? What do you think about this?
Actually, marami ng mga giant marketplaces na nag-expand sa category ng pet market. But what really siguro yung uniqueness namin or yung differentiator namin is because we really start as a pet marketplace focusing on local pet brands, and also it's a community-driven marketplace. It's not just about us Petkluv but also the whole community. And in addition to that, we have the subscription payment solution. So for example, you subscribe to one of my vendors ng pet essentials or dog food, you just receive the dog food monthly or depende sa frequency na gusto mo. Of course, di ka na kailangan pumunta lagi sa website namin to purchase again, to buy again. Lahat naka-automate na yon, the payment, the delivery. So very convenient for the customers and also for the vendors. Like they can forecast their sales na for the next 3 months or 6 months. So they know yung inventory nila, kung ilan yung i-invest na nila. Kasi syempre, we are all small businesses eh. We don't have the money to spend sa inventory. So kumbaga just in time lang, kung kailan kailangan, doon bibilin yung product and then provide lang ng provide.
Oh, that's very interesting now that you've mentioned it. Now that you've explained it actually. Yung subscription, napakalaking value pala niya towards convenience for the owner on that aspect na hindi na less sakit sa ulo ng pagbili every month or every week. I remember dati every week or every 2 weeks pa kami pupunta ng pet shop para bumili ng dog food and other things. And for the pet brand side naman, it's really good that you've mentioned mas madaling ma-forecast ng maybe future sales kasi alam na nila yung based on subscription, alam na nila yung orders na dadating. So parang sabi nga nila, parang subscription can like smoothen out the operations of a business.
Yeah, maraming mga mga dating traditional companies nag-switch na to subscription business model. So though dito sa Philippines is not yet there, but for physical products, for digital products, halos lahat ata naka-subscribe tayo eh. Like me, Spotify or YouTube. Pero sa physical products, we are not yet there. And hopefully, Petkluv can trailblaze this economy here locally through like mga pet essential, pet products, pet food.
Actually, that's true. Yeah, now that I realize it, napakalaking bagay pala talaga ng subscription, ng pagiging subscription-based. And I think not many businesses have really parang hindi pa nakukuha itong ganitong aspect. Anyway, let's go to some background stories. Zeus. So, you mentioned earlier na you have a pet and she's been kind of a hero for your life. Pero why really did you start Petkluv? I mean, hindi ganun kadali mag-start ng startup eh. So why really did you take the effort to really move one step forward and build Petkluv?
Okay, it's all about providing service eh. Kasi I serve myself as I serve other people eh. And then ito yung parang naging way for me to do that. So providing services and platform to my local pet brand owners, business owners, and then of course kasi pag good vibes pag pet eh for me super good vibes pag pet eh. So the community very happy. It's really nice to really meet them and then talk to them about our dogs, kung ano yung mga challenges din namin, etc. So yun yung that's why I really continued doing this Petkluv. We have been operating na for 3 months eh. Pero I started building the platform since July ata.
Pero going back a bit, so maybe why did you want to have a pet? I mean, if I may ask that, no? And parang how did you paano ka napunta sa pet community? I mean, can you just tell a bit of a story about this? I mean, about the pet community as a whole.
Okay, it's because of my first e-commerce, Bart's Joy, yung subscription box. And then I was looking for the several products kasi I don't want to produce my own treats or I was importing dog toys, but I don't want to produce my own treats. But I want it to be natural, no preservatives, single ingredient, mas healthy and organic. So I met all of siguro mga 20 local pet brands. And then super dali nila makatrabaho. So I purchased a lot of pet products from them, pet treats, and even the essentials. May namit rin ako maraming brands na essentials for shampoo, mga VCO, coconut oil. Tapos yung essence ng community, it's really nice to work with them. That's why I also decided to create the marketplace na talaga. Kasi it's very limiting for me to work only with few brands dahil I can only fit how many products sa isang box. So, and I want to work more with more brands pa. So that's why I created Petkluv kasi walang limit eh. Any brands or kung ilan pa sila, I can onboard them sa platform eh.
Yeah, speaking of that, gaano na ba karaming brands now ang nasa Petkluv? And maybe in the future, gaano ba karaming brands yung parang na-imagine yung magiging part ng Petkluv?
When we did the beta launching, nung nag-launch kami nung March, we had 40 brands. And then, actually, I approached 160 local pet brands. 90 of them said yes to me. And then, 40 were able to create their own store para sa beta launch. And then, because it's a startup, I need to act. Parang kailangan ko maging mabilis sa lahat ng bagay. So, when I got this feedback and insight na the pet parents wants to receive all their purchases in one shipping, so I created yung testing na fulfilled by Petkluv. So, yung mga participating brands doon, naging 24 sila. Tapos now, we're continuing onboarding vendors. Kasi ngayon nagbago yung business model eh, from different stores in delivery. Ngayon is coming from one warehouse lang. Tapos ngayon we're onboarding na lahat ng mga brands slowly kasi na-test na namin siya for more than a month. So we have enough experience na to provide this end-to-end solution from warehousing to fulfillment. So we are now ready to take siguro I want to onboard more, of course, even the pet shops, provide a platform for the groomers, booking ng mga vets and mga nutritionists and etc. So yun yung mga gusto kong gawin for Petkluv.
Wait, is that right? So you mentioned merong single warehouse for these items. Tama ba? What do you mean by...
Yeah, kumbaga consolidated lahat ng items ng mga vendors At tapos nandun lang sa single warehouse na yon. And then when someone orders sa platform, and then isang delivery lang yon.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. That's an interesting side on this. Yeah, so moving forward, you joined earlier this year the Arise plus Boost Accelerator Program, co-implemented by IdeaSpace and QBO, Department of Trade and Industry, and the International Trade Center. So, why did you join this program and how did it help you?
Well, kasi naka-receive ako ng email from them na merong isang accelerator program. Kasi I joined QBO and IdeaSpace because I want to meet fellow founders and also mga experts and mentors. And kasi ako, graduate lang ako ng YouTube and Google University like from building my website, learning about digital marketing and everything Siyempre gusto kong may nakakausap din ako and nakashare ng journey, and then I can learn from them. So when I received this email, na merong accelerator program for expansion, sumali kagad ako. Even though na di pa kami nag-launch na. Kasi kumbaga nagde-daydreaming ako noon while driving na paano ba ako makakapag-expand outside the Philippines with our platform? How are we going to reach the other communities, the pet parents out there sa EU, ASEAN region? So, yung nakita ko yung email na yun, nag-join kagad ako. So, kumbaga, timing lang din yung nangyari. Yun yung, luckily nakapasok as one of the top 12 finalists ng RIC.
So, you plan to expand overseas, maybe Southeast Asia nga. I mean, what do you expect moving forward? I mean, and is it part of the program to help you like expand nga overseas?
Yeah, kasi of course, there's a plan to expand talaga because of course, I want to reach more people to serve different communities. And then yung mga ginagawa namin sa Accelerator Program is that they provide mga mentors na who can help us sa investment preparedness and also for international expansion, which is super crazy. Ang daming, hindi ganun kadali pala, pero with their support and guidance, like providing these tools, mas magkakaroon na parang mas better direction for us on how to expand outside the country.
Yeah, maybe it's parang structuring the system, structuring the operations on how really to scale, not just in the Philippines but also abroad. So you had quite a journey, no? You said nga you're a graduate of Google and YouTube University. So when you moved into the startup space, maybe can you share a bit of a story with us, especially like ano ba yung parang maybe misconceptions or lessons learned or challenges that you faced when you moved to the startup world? Can you just share a bit of this experience and insights?
Well, of course, there's a lot of things na I don't know And then mas dadagdagan pa yun nung sumuli ako ng startup community. Like, okay, ganun pala yun. So, I made a lot of mistakes, like super dami na. But of course, I learned from it. Pero yung because of I talked to the fellow founders and also the program. And then ngayon, mas nagiging ready na ako to face new challenges kasi lalo na yung product market fit, napaka-importante niya. Before, meron lang idea gagawin ko. So, because of the program, I was able to learn how to do the product market fit study and then implementing it. Ayun, super nakakatulong yun. And then nakakatipid din. Kasi of course, we're burning cash din So at least doon, with the lean startup principle, yun yung ina-apply namin sa Petkluv.
Yeah, that's really interesting, no? And I'm really looking forward pa sa ano pang mangyayari kay Petkluv. So let's end this conversation with our final question. So ano nga ba ang mission ng Petkluv and maybe ano ang vision ni Petkluv in like 5 years in the farther future? Ano nakikita yung parang future for not just Petkluv but also like the pet community in 5 or 10 years in the future?
For Petkluv, of course, we really want to create a platform ecosystem where we can not only serve the local pet brands but other communities within the pet care market. You have the vets, the nutritionist, you have the trainer, of course, the buy and sell of pets with ethical standards. We really want to create that space for the whole community and also expand to other countries where we provide services. As a community, it's all about helping each other din Like, because of course we share the same experience, we have our pets. Of course, yung mga exchange of like experiences, information on how to really be a better pet parent for our dogs or for our fur babies, and also for our mga vendors namin, yung mga other fellow business owners, of course, to learn from them, and then we can share our learnings to them also, so we can grow together.
Yeah, so it's really about the community, ano. Before we end, I just have to ask this question about the pet community. Kasi I know, I mean, for some reason, when we say pet, dog, for some reason, unang naiisip. Pero I know, hindi lang aso ang pwede maging pet.
Yeah.
So, in your experience in the Philippines, ano ba yung mga pets na ina-adapt ng mga Pilipino, ng mga tao? Bukod sa dogs.
Yeah. Of course, nandiyan yung cats. Nandiyan din yung mga rabbits, nandiyan yung mga exotic animals. Actually, growing yung mga community ng mga pet owners here sa Philippines. So, it's really wide.
So, in the future, you're seeing like diverse nga yung pets na ina-adapt ng pet community, and diverse din yung pet brands na nasa Petkluv. Is that right?
Yeah. Kasi right now, we're focusing first sa mga dog and cat products. But of course, I also want to expand to other categories like mga exotic animals or mga smaller mga fish, ganyan.
Yeah, even snakes, even armadillo, even whatever. So, turtles, yeah. I really love to see that in the further future. Yeah, so thank you, Zeus, for sharing about Petkluv, and thank you for sharing about your startup journey. So if people want to know more about Petkluv, maybe they want to join the marketplace, maybe they're a pet owner, they want to buy, or maybe they're a local pet brand and they want to join. So how can they get more information or maybe contact you?
They can just visit our website. It's petkluv.com, so they can check all the local pet brands dun sa platform, and also their products. It's actually it's all interesting and unique, so they can really buy something there for their pets. For now, dogs and cats pa lang, but soon we will have other pet necessities, other pets. Yeah,
but it's true. Actually, I took a look at the website, and it's really good. It's really beautiful, actually. It's really attractive.
Thank you.
As a previous dog owner, parang, yeah, I mean, it's really exciting to see the website and to see all those brands there. So, maraming salamat, Zeus, for sharing about Petkluv. Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you very much to our 18 patrons. This episode is super powered by NutriCoach, the all-in-one productivity tool for dietitians and nutritionists. Looking for buy and sell online with Sigurado sellers, and Benjoy's Food Products, the home of premium bacon ends, tapa, and tocino. This episode is powered by ePlayment, Interleukin, and ROC.ph. Support us at www.patreon.com/startuppodcastph.